In a world where information moves faster than thought, Marshall McLuhan uncovered the hidden truth. It wasn't just the message, it was the medium itself that was rewriting our very existence. Born in an age of radio and rising into the era of television, McLuhan spent his life exploring the ways our tools of communication shape the way we see the world and ourselves. His career was nothing less than a relentless pursuit of understanding the truth behind media's influence on human behavior. He wasn't just observing change, he was decoding it, revealing the hidden forces at play in the way we connect and communicate. What did he discover, and how can his insights help us navigate the modern digital age? Born in 1911 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Marshall McLuhan grew up in an era where radio was king and television was just emerging. As a young man, he was drawn to the world of literature, philosophy, and the arts, but it was his curiosity about communication, how we share and consume ideas, that would drive his life's work. McLuhan's journey began at the University of Manitoba, where he studied English literature. But it wasn't long before he ventured further, studying at Cambridge University in England, where he encountered the works of intellectual giants like G.K. Chesterton and James Joyce. These figures, alongside his studies, sparked an intellectual fire that would shape his thoughts on the way media impacts human behavior. His intellectual pursuits soon led him to teach at the University of Toronto, where his passion for exploring the nature of media took flight. He asked a question that few had pondered before. How do the tools we use to communicate shape the way we experience the world? For McLuhan, it wasn't just about the content people communicated, it was about the medium itself, and this would become the foundation of his groundbreaking ideas. In 1964, McLuhan published his landmark book, Understanding Media, and introduced the world to his most famous idea: the medium is the message. What did he mean? McLuhan argued that the tools we use to communicate are just as important, if not more so, than the information they carry. A book delivers knowledge differently than a TV show, and a tweet carries a vastly different weight than a phone call. He believed that every medium reshapes how we see the world. Television didn't just entertain, it rewired our brains, made us passive observers, and today, the internet doesn't just connect us, it pulls us into endless streams of distraction. McLuhan was warning us, understand the medium or be shaped by it. Another of McLuhan's groundbreaking ideas was the global village. He predicted that as technology advanced, the world would shrink. Electronic communication would collapse distances and create a shared global experience. But McLuhan also warned that this wouldn't be all good. With instant connection comes a loss of privacy, a blurring of local identities, and the amplification of conflict. The global village is both a dream and a warning. A place where we're connected, but also constantly watched, influenced, and overwhelmed. Sound familiar? Marshall McLuhan foresaw the challenges of our hyper-connected world decades before it became reality. McLuhan's work wasn't just about predicting the future, it was about understanding the present. He urged us to look for the patterns beneath the surface, to see how our tools, from the printing press to the smartphone, change how we think, feel, and interact. He believed that awareness was our greatest weapon against being blindly shaped by technology. Marshall McLuhan once said, "We shape our tools, and thereafter our tools shape us." He wasn't just a theorist, he was a philosopher of human potential. His greatest gift wasn't his predictions about technology, it was his call to awareness. McLuhan reminded us that in a world flooded with media, understanding its impact is the key to regaining control. So, what will you do with this awareness? Will you let technology shape you blindly, or will you pause, reflect, and choose your own path?